Good evening. My name is Emily Boucher. I live in Narragansett, Rhode Island, and I'm a very logical person. I'm often told I think with my head too much. I enjoyed debate class in college. I like the board game Risk, and I teach high school math, so pretty logic-based. I'm a very logical person, and because of this, I had a really difficult time writing testimony for this hearing tonight. I wanted to build my argument tonight supporting the Reproductive Healthcare Act, starting with a broad, factual statement that everyone could agree with. However, the fact that I wanted to lead with, the fact that my government and my society respects my body and my autonomy to make decisions for myself as a woman, well, that's a fact that simply isn't a fact that I confidently believe anymore. Because of the dismissive way the Speaker of the House has refused to bring the RHCA to a vote in previous sessions, because of this, I'm left to believe or think or assume that the state of Rhode Island consciously refuses to respect me and my life as a woman. As you might imagine, this was a hard thing for me to realize and swallow as I was writing my testimony. To deal with the idea that I no longer trust that my state's government respects my body and my personhood. Regardless of if this is true or not, this is my perception of Rhode Island and the Rhode Island government leadership, and perception matters. So to use my time most effectively tonight and persuasively, I'm going to give my testimony choosing to not make a personal appeal based on the health and wellness of my body, since I doubt that is a concern that matters much to the state. And instead, I'm going to use my time tonight to focus on what the state does historically care about: jobs and finances. I'm 31 years old, and I grew up in Massachusetts. I started college in Boston, but I transferred to Rhode Island College in Providence when I wanted an option for an economical and liberal arts degree that I felt passionate about.
Emily, we're at 2 minutes, so if you could just try and wrap it up efficiently, please.
I'm like pretty close to
Thank
there.
you so much.
Absolutely, thank you. So I transferred to Rhode Island College. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the state. I've lived and worked in Rhode Island for almost 10 years now. I'm a full-time teacher, I'm a part-time artist, and I'm a passionate volunteer. I shop local when I can. I believe in small communities and want to find ways to actively contribute to my neighborhood and my town. Overall, I happily contribute to the state of Rhode Island by paying taxes and finding ways to use my talent and intellect to better this state. I'm proud of who I am and how I contribute to my society. Recently, and this is the interesting part, I've had several conversations with my other 30-year-old friends from Massachusetts and New York. These friends live in these states where governments have worked to protect their bodily autonomy. These friends have told me flatly that they refuse to move to the state of Rhode Island for fear that they wouldn't be able to access the reproductive health care that they might need in the future. This state is known for its higher education institutions, and it's also known for its brain drain, as graduates leave Rhode Island to move outside of the state lines in search of jobs. If Rhode Island doesn't prioritize bodily autonomy, I am telling you directly and flatly, young, smart, talented, and educated people who are financially privileged enough to do so will move out of this state for not only just jobs, but also for reproductive health care access. I'm choosing to stay in the state of Rhode Island and try to better the state from the inside out. However, I want to again point out that the dismal lack of state-level reproductive health care is discouraging people my age from investing in this state.
Emily, we're getting close to 4 minutes, so if you could
two
finish,
sentences.
please. Thank you.
Today in this moment, I'm trying to improve the state by speaking out to ask you to better tomorrow by securing the bodily autonomy of Rhode Islanders. Women want, need, and deserve ownership over the timeline of and decisions within their lives. And so the state of Rhode Island must codify Roe v. Wade by passing the Reproductive Healthcare Act. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you.